Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Sounds simple. I'll get right on it.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the Gunrunners.
I know
Blake's
where
usually in the main office.
Blake's normally in the main office. I've never seen anyone called Blake in the main office. This guy just gets more and more suspicious.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells.
And we're back. And we're still here at Camp McCarran. We have a job to do, a simple enough job. And that job is to go along to the Crimson Caravan and talk to someone called Blake and pick up some medical supplies. But for some reason, I'm a little bit nervous. The man who gave us this job just seems... Well, I don't mind dealing with shady characters. He's... Ironically enough. Excuse me, guys. Could I? Thank you. Thank you. But this guy, for some reason, just... He seems too shady for words. Like, so shady he's a caricature of shady. Yes. Somehow you two managed to mock my conversation without saying a word. But he does. He seems... Well, so shady, he should have been arrested just for looking like he was doing something wrong decades ago. I mean, people who... Come on, this way. Come on. This way. Nicely done. People who are successful in criminal activity don't look like and sound like criminals, and he just does. But for some reason, just beyond that, I mean, well, you know, he's selling a few guns, he's dealing on the side a bit of the medical. You know, it's not my gear, it's the NCR gear. Why do I care? I don't. Are you Blake? You are. Yes, we have spoke.
There. You looking to buy or sell?
Contreras sent me for some medical supplies. He did indeed.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
Okay. Is there something special about these supplies?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
He's making drugs. Some of these can be combined with other chemicals to make drugs. Combining these with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems. Ah.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
You might be surprised.
See ya.
Which does remind me, I wonder if Mr. Hotetler has changed his mind about having a conversation about this mysterious package I've got. No, he's gone home. Still here, Alice. It's good to see some people have a good work ethic. Up at all hours, even whilst dead. That's dedication, boys. Real dedication. So I've got the supplies. We now know he's making chems, which the you know, great Khans are doing as well, and occasionally I'm doing. It does occur to me that I could see this man as a competitor. I don't really, I mean, I don't really sell the drugs, do I? I create them and then consume them, which I suppose makes me more of a customer. That actually reminds me. What can I make? Let's have a look. I can make rocket because I have jet, Nuka-Cola, and I've got detergent. Rushing water, which is always good stuff. Slasher, great stuff. My God. Every time I come back to the van, the stimpaks multiply. We're just going to ignore that. I think that's a hallucination. And turbo. Turbo is really... Oh, we got that recipe from... That's the one that makes the entire world move slowly. It's awesome stuff, this. Let's make some of those. And Slash is the one that does, there you go, 25 damage, 20... This is like Psycho Plus. This stuff is good. Why am I only able to make 3 of those? Because of the banana yucca fruit. Okay. And see, this isn't drugs. It's healthy herbal remedies. It uses banana fruit. Anything that uses banana fruit can't be a drug. Things that use boxes of detergent, on the other hand, could be. So, all right. AP plus 30. That's Superjet. Let's make a few of those. Let's keep some jet for other recipes. Shut up. Where are we going? Camp McAdam. What was I saying? So yeah, he's not really a competitor, I suppose. He's a competitor to the Khans. But the Khans are up and moving. So, you know. I suppose. I'm still, for some reason, my spider sense is tingling massively. It really, really is. I think I'm thirsty. Oh. Drinking bottles of water when you have an endless supply of the stuff seems, you know, a little over the top. Okay. Let's go see him. Okay, so we've done the job.
So you're back.
Yes, I am. These medical supplies look like chem ingredients. Yes, they do.
Really? I never noticed that.
Oh,
I'm just following orders here, moving supplies as needed.
Orders? Lying bastard, I want a cut in this action. Do I, though? Do I? Because... Here, I don't really mind. Again, it's back to the whole, I'm a bit of a consumer, not a dealer. I make a lot of money doing what I do. And I don't annoy, well, I do annoy some people occasionally, but that's usually not whilst making money. Normally I annoy people when I do things for my own pleasure. Mr. House springs to mind. But like the NCR, for example, I've not annoyed them because I've done nothing to annoy them. I suppose I've annoyed the Romans as well. But again, that's for pleasure. It's because I'm shooting them. They're generally against that. But making drugs will probably upset the NCR. No, this is fine. Yeah, sure.
Good. Does that mean you have those supplies?
I do. Here are the medical supplies.
See, you're practically stealing caps from me. This work is so easy.
That is true.
There's one more job. It's a little more complicated, but I think you're up to it. I need to get some stuff sorted around. Gonna take me a day or two, so just stop back in a few days.
Okay. This is where every inch of common sense is screaming, get out of here. And yet curiosity is like, give me the next task.
Well, I'm not. Come back tomorrow and the stuff will be ready to transport.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. We could just go and report him to was it Miss Boyd? I like her. That'd be a feather in a cap, wouldn't it? I kind of want to know what he's got planned. I want to I've got this horrible feeling of being on a train wreck that hasn't quite wrecked yet. Alright, stop playing silly buggers. I can see your shadows. Yes, I can. We can stop with the invisibility thing. Thank you very much. Was there a leak in the package I just delivered? Okay, rested for a day or so. Well, day and an afternoon. Day and a night? Day and a night. And these two have rejoined the land of the visible. Let's go and see if that guy wants to start talking now. I've also brought a few items because it's been 30 hours or so. Maybe he's got some money and we can sell him a few items. What few items we have left.
One of the ranger vets looked at me and I just about surrendered.
Okay. Everyone's very impressed by the ranger vets, apparently. But not that. You two just did it again, didn't you? What the... Okay. There is a magic circle of invisibility here. Woo! No, it's not. It's not. It's not the circle, it's a... You know what we need now? We need some chalk. We need chalk. I need... Why is there no chalk? I want chalk. That's it. I need... We need a new mod. I need to be able to chalk things on the floor. I want to map out this little Bermuda Triangle of invisibility we've got going here. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. No chalk. What sort of life is it if you can't draw chalk marks on the floor? It's just wrong. Alright, let's see if Mr. Obvious Criminal...
So you're back.
Yes, I am. You got anything for sale? Let's just...
Take your pick.
Let's have a look. How much money have you got? Oh, you know what? You've actually got more money than sense. Absolutely. I mean, hey... Guilty as charged as well, but you're on a whole different league to me for stupidity. Is that all I've... My God. Here, have some frag mines. I've got bloody hundreds of them. Yes. Oh, 12mm pistol. Don't need that. Right, do you have anything I want? Yes. Oh, you didn't have Radaway. You've got Scotch as well. You've got Buff out, which would be nice. You've got Jet, Psycho, Rebound, Ultra Jet. Don't have the... Can I sell you some of the stuff I don't need? Because I don't really need Ultra Jet. That stuff's nasty. You shouldn't sell that, mate. You really shouldn't sell that. Mentats, Jet. I can actually make this. I think. Rebound. Why not? Always stock up on that. I should always take a few of those with me, actually. And I'll take a super... Vodka. I use vodka in my recipes. There you go. Excellent. Have some guns. Give me some alcohol and drugs. And caps. Okay.
Another satisfied customer.
Semi-satisfied, actually.
Well, I'm not. Come back tomorrow and the stuff will be...
Tomorrow... Fine, we're going to go and hang around the invisibility thing and figure out its limits. Because it's something to do. Okay, it's not just you guys, it's the NCR people as well. They're Whoa!
Hello?
It's happened to me as well. Okay, I've changed my mind. Let's not play with the invisibility thing. Let's go and rest. And just come back and get on with that job. This man better be ready to give us that job. Because there is only so many days of hide the ghoul you can actually play without going completely mad.
Hello. So you're back.
Again? I'm ready. Still ready. For the next task.
All right. I need you to pass something off to a merchant. The guy's name is Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop in Westside. This next bit is very important. He's paranoid, maybe a little schizo.
name.
You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there.
He'll
Just
do
tell
what?
him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house.
Bet on the house? Does it mean anything?
Yeah, it means you don't get shot.
I don't get shot. I do the shooting. It means your man won't get shot. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Be sure you do.
Oh, don't talk to me like
If
that.
you get this last job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get moving.
Okay.
Watch out for raiders, and do not lose that package. Good luck.
Watch out for raiders? Watch out for raiders. Where are we going? You said we were going to... Was it Miguel's pawn shop? That's in West Freeside. Isn't it? We're going to... Oh, God, no, we don't get a quest for it.
So you're back.
It was... Oh, God, no. It was Miguel's pawn shop. It was. I'm pretty sure that's... Well, I only know of one pawn shop, don't I? Looking for Price, and he says... No, I say I'm looking for some betting, and he replies by not shooting me. No, he had a message for me. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on the whole I'm going to get shot thing. I always get irritated when people say that. For some strange reason, people telling me I'm going to get shot makes my trigger finger itch. We should ask about that. We really should. Okay, West Freeside it is. West Freeside, passwords, not getting shot. And then we get access to his stash, his full stash, which apparently is going to contain Do you think he'll have Radaway? He doesn't strike me as the sort of drug dealer that's going to have Radaway. For some odd... whatever. They're either invisible or they're going to have to run behind. So, West Freeside. No. What did I miss? Oh, there we go. Westside Pawn Shop. Right to the pawn shop. Brilliant. Oh, God. We really shouldn't park the van that close to a burning fire. This thing uses flamer fuel. Down the fact when we get out, we run the risk of serious burns. Pawn shop. Morning. Keller. Miguel. Hello. Miguel Keller. His name was Price, wasn't it? Miguel. Haven't we spoke before?
Here to do business?
Oh, it depends. Shh. It wasn't you. Show me what you've got for sale.
Of course.
You've got money. I don't actually have anything to sell you. Or do I? Do I have... currency. I can sell you currency. Pre-war money. Okay, so about 350-ish is what it requires to... Alright. That's not bad. 3,000 cat. Look at this. I've got over $250,000. Yes!
Thanks.
Thank you. I've just basically sold you toilet paper. You do realise that.
Until next time.
Granted, I've just sold you several hundred rolls of it. And I'm looking for a Mr. Price. And no, that is not a joke.
Hello?
Keller.
What do you want?
Have you seen a guy named Price around?
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
What? I'm looking for betting advice.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
No. Hey, that wasn't the right response for the password. Way to announce that it was a password. No. I don't... No, I was in here for betting.
Crazy Wastelander.
That's me, Crazy Wasteland. Something's afoot here, boys. Something is afoot. I remember you. Hines! We don't need the NCR. Yeah, right. Hines, that's the guy that lost me a lot of money. Not deliberately. I ended up having to save that kid and lost 25,000. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's get back to Camp McCarran and tell Contreras that his man was not there. You know, I really don't like this man. Not only is he oddly suspicious and creepy and weird, he makes us run around the wasteland. Well, not the wasteland, I suppose. Vegas. I mean, never mind. We've barely seen the wasteland since we've met this man. And it's easy money. We're just getting a couple hundred caps here and a couple of hundred caps there, and we're meeting new traders. We must remember about that pawn shop. I didn't check what that pawn shop guy had for sale. Oh, we gotta go back. But since I've met him, I've shot very few people in the face, which is really annoying. You're no fun.
So you're back.
I'm back. Price wasn't there. I fought some guy claiming to be his replacement. No, I didn't. What was that? Some other guy replaced Price and he definitely didn't know the password. Yeah.
Ah, shit. I'm guessing he got caught by the NCR. You need to kill that guy now that he's seen you.
What?
Last thing we need is some investigator tracking you down. Get it done, and I think we can settle accounts, so to speak.
The NCR have arrested him. And I have to kill him because he's seen my fate. Come with me. Plan B. Plan B involves not shooting the NCR agent who has seen our face, and Boyd. When we spoke to her, we had an option. When we spoke to her, we had an option to turn that guy in. Yes, we did. We had an option to turn him in. Let's go turn him in and pretend we were working undercover again, like when we found the spy. She'll believe she likes us. We like her. We didn't know. We were just delivering packages. Innocently helping the NCR out. Yes, we were.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I do, but really, the whole I'm pretending to type thing, it gets old. I much preferred you when you were, telling me to beat people up.
You're back.
I am. Yes. I have proof that Sergeant Contreras is involved in criminal activity. I've been working tirelessly on behalf of the NCR and you personally to track down this awful criminal. I believe he's doing drugs. Dealing drugs. Yes, I do.
That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity.
I knew it!
But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here.
I knew it!
What'd you find?
I hacked into his computer and found evidence that he's selling NCR guns, and I think he's making chems.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. All right, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up.
And shot.
Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around.
You can keep
But
me.
for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake.
Okay.
Here. It's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. This machine added. Yeah, no, I do. I know the feeling. He is smarmy and annoying, isn't he? Who's missing? Okay, we've dealt with the break-ins. Fed with thefts. Oh, right, yes. No, Contreras is the... Who's missing? Isn't that... Haven't we found...
Well, there's Anders.
No, we found
He's
him.
a ranger.
No, we found him.
That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment.
Right,
Colonel
no, we
Shu
found him.
sent him out.
No, we found him.
Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
He checked up on him. Anyone else missing? Okay.
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
Okay. I'll see what I can find out about Corporal White for you. What do you mean extracurricular activities?
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gomorrah. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place.
Yeah, I know.
His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
First bunk, left, right. Okay. Oh, the whitewash. I have a quest.
Yep. See you around.
Yeah. Talk to Dazzle about missing Corporal White. Optional look through Corporal White's personal effects in the locket in McCarran. Okay, so... Problem solved. Problem solved. Oh, and we got something. Time machine added to your inventory. Time machine? Is it a... Not time machine. This machine. Time. We need a time machine. We definitely need a time machine. This machine. Why did I think it was a time machine? This machine, which is a rifle. Actually, wait a minute. 74-133. Whoa. Oh, okay. So, is it sort of similar to this? This is a hunting rifle, right? This is a hunting rifle. That didn't look quite like a hunting rifle, but it uses the same caliber. Okay, let's have a... Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And it was given to me by my favourite person in the whole wide world. Well, one of my favourite people. You guys are my favourite people too, but you know what I'm saying? My favourite person who isn't currently following me around, staring at me like I'm a loony. Okay. See, yeah, no, this is... I'm not saying I don't like this. It's a nice weapon, but... That's got style. Can I get a scope on it? Can I get a scope on it? Because it uses the same rounds as my hunting rifle. Oh, there are guards back. I probably shouldn't point. Oh, let me put a scope on this thing. Let me put a scope on this thing. Long barrel. Okay, it's a battle rifle. It's a battle rifle. We need battle rifle mods for this. And it will increase our accuracy. Long barrel. And reduce the weight. Is it heavy? Oh, is it really heavy? Weight 9.5 as opposed to... It's not that. I don't know why. But it... Well, it does more damage. Well, it actually does the same damage per shot, but it fires a little more rapidly. But it's just... I don't know. I think it's really nice looking. How does it compare to this, though? I like that too. That's a brush gun. I like the brush gun. The brush gun's nice. It's just cowboy. Here's the thing. I could put the scope on the brush gun. Yes, I could. I could put the scope on the brush gun and use that as my sniper rifle. And I could use this machine as my mid-range weapon. I could do that. Although, I kind of like this. This thing does... insane amounts of damage. The medicine stick, yeah. I mean, the DPS is not that far off. That's 169. That's 170. I mean, the DPS is pretty similar. But this thing uses the big bullets. I think the 45 70Gs are larger. Here's me not knowing much about ammunition. But I think they're bigger. I might be wrong. But it does look, I mean, 122. This thing punches through armor. This is the perfect thing.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
This will shoot through power armor. It'll shoot through Deathclaw skin. This is the best weapon I have for... Oh, mind you, the Ranger Sequoia's pretty good as well. 97. 97. I mean... Yeah, those are the two weapons that if I need to drop something with thick skin, and usually I don't want to... Okay, it still bothers me. I don't want to scope. No, I don't. First on the left, wasn't it? As you go through the... There you go. Corporal White's locker. Corporal White's journal. Okay, we're going to go outside and read that, because... You guys just totally freaking me out. And it's better lit here.
Go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Can I sit? I guess I can sit. I can sit and read my book. I'm going to sit and read my book because, you know, it's civilized. And I'm civilized. I'm all about the civilized. Miscellaneous. What have we got? Silent treatment. NCR captures Centurion. We already got that. Meat vendor list, already done that. Food, done that. Weapons manifest, that's the thing we just gave to Boyd, I think. Activation code, that was what we... Yeah. Medical supplies. Blake, I need the usual package of medical supplies. You can trust the person with this note to get it to me in one piece. I know. You'll need a payment for the next order. I'll take care of that in a few days, Contreras. Corporal White's journal. I pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer for the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on. Water shouldn't even be going over to the west side, and yet the log says otherwise. I know I'm onto something. West side south cistern. Okay. West side north cistern. So... the guy's investigating water usage... in the west side. Okay. Talk to Dazzle about the missing Corporal White. Okay, now... that's over in Gomorrah. Which is right opposite the Lucky 38? Wasn't it 38? The Lucky 38. Which is where Mr. House is. Yeah. I know we've been there a few times and so far the Securitrons have not said anything or done anything. And I'm just waiting for the tap on the shoulder. Why aren't these guys following me now? I'm waiting for the tap on the shoulder. And the whole, Mr. House would like a word with you. Northern Passage. Oh, that's where there's a job, isn't it? Yes, I remember. Freeside. So. Old Ben.
Hello again.
Hi. Would you... Yeah, no, I remember... Would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
They're looking... Yes. James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Money. The pay is good and you can make your own hours. Pretty much that.
Sorry, friend, but I just can't do it.
No, fine, whatever. I'll come on the paper. No, I'm not going to talk you into doing it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it.
Till next time.
Just passing on a message. Yes, you're doing so much better off sat here by it. Mind you, the Garretts is a pretty crappy place. Actually, you're probably right. At least it's sunny out here. Hello, how you doing? Just me again. Not the person that blew up all your brothers and sisters. Well, I guess. The genderless. Whatever.
Hey.
You really shouldn't wear yellow in this heat. It attracts flies. Dazzle. You're just both called Hooker. Should get new names. They're going to take my guns off me, aren't they? Of course they...
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
It's tempting. But fine, keep the holdout weapons.
You'll get these back on your way out.
I wonder which ones I've managed to keep this time. It's all based upon your stealth, but I've noticed they're strangely blind to frag grenades, frag mines, plastic explosives, the Mateba Model 6, nuka grenade, plasma grenades, plasma mines, pulse grenades, pulse guns, and throwing knives. I'm surprised I haven't got nuke mines. Fat Man mines. You've basically allowed me to take in enough explosives to demolish the building. I hope you feel very, very safe. Dazzle. Find Dazzle and ask her if that's her real name.
I hope my dad doesn't find
Don't
out
do
how much
that, really.
money those
That was a
hookers
joke.
cost me.
Okay. Gomorrah prostitute. Oh, there's a sort of a love nest thingy outside, isn't there? This is one of those areas that often causes the universe to crash. No, we're fine. Excellent. Right. So, you guys check that side, ask for Dazzle. I'll check this side. You're just going to follow me, aren't you? Of course you are.
I hear a troublesome
Joanna,
Legion got raised to the ground.
Gambler. Another gambler. Let's check. Joanna's room. This music seems familiar. Oh yes, I'm guessing this odd wasteland feeling.
You know you want a piece of this. Give me some sugar.
If I had sugar, I'd throw it at you, but I do not want a piece of that. I suppose there's no reason why Dazzle has to be a female prostitute. No. That one's closed. Also no. Still no. A lot of no going on. Are you Dazzle?
You know you want a piece of this. Give me some sugar.
Right, that's very, very disturbing. But the most disturbing thing is you're doing that without an audience. Oh, it could be down in the courtyard. We haven't been down in the courtyard, have we? No, we haven't. This place is not exactly thriving, is it? I suppose it's daytime. Okay, let's... Of course, she could be 1,000 different places, really. I don't know how big this place is. Oh, how about you? How about you? How about you? Please be Dazzle. Are you Dazzle? Dazzle! Hello!
Hey there, sugar. I'm Dazzle. What can I do for you? Or to you? You're so handsome, I might just give you a discount.
Yeah. You ever spend time with a trooper named White?
Yeah, he used to come around here a lot. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Why?
Did he ever tell you anything about what he was up to? I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question here, ma'am. He's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. Did he ever tell you anything about what he was up to?
He used to go on and on about water and the farms east of the Strip. He was talking to one of the farmers named Bascom. Had some problem with NCR. Boring as hell, but it was his money and his time. So I let him talk about whatever.
Okay, Bascom. Find out what Trent Bascom knows about Corporal White. But where's Trent Bascom?
Don't be a stranger.
Water farmer. Is that... Yes, the Sharecropper Farms. Okay. Should we take the van? I don't know where the closest place is to that place, actually. That's horribly near to Vault 34, I seem to remember. Gunrunners. Okay, let's take the van to the Gunrunners. I do feel better running around on a job for Miss Boyd than I did for that Contreras guy. I'm not sure what that means, but I suppose that's a good thing. However, we're still just running around. Yes, we are. I want some action. I want loot. We've run out of loot in the van. We've actually run out of loot. I am now down to selling the currencies that I have. And yes, it's true. You're like an officer. You're an officer. It is true. I probably have enough of that to keep me going for a long time. But I like having a stash of weapons, okay? I like having a I like complaining that there's no one to buy all the weapons I have. There, I admit it. Now I want to go off and get more weapons, okay? Have we chatted?
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join the army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction.
No, but... what can you tell me about these fields?
Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure. We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake.
And they're being guarded because somebody's trying to steal the water?
A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Carry on.
Although, I gotta tell you, if you're trying to feed an entire army, you might want to plant more crops, because this is a pretty threadbare set of crops, if you ask me. Not that I'm an expert on farming. Who the hell am I supposed to be speaking to? Luckily, this one's... Trent Bascom, who is right in front of me. Trent Bascom. Cool name. You don't look like a Trent. No, you don't. You don't look like a Trent either. Is he in a building? Door to share Cropper Barracks.
I'm glad the troopers are smart enough not to trample everything.
Oh, no. I saw it. Somebody. No. Somebody, look. Trent? No. Trent! Don't move.
Howdy. Something I can help you with?
Yes. I'm looking for Corporal White. I was told you've spoken... No, he'd spoken to you.
Yes. He said he was looking into the water shortage, but I haven't heard back from him. Got the feeling he wasn't here in any official way. White was talking to me about computer stuff and water delivery schedules through the pipes, but I'm just a farmer. Tech stuff is beyond me. The last person I saw him talking to was Lieutenant Romanowski. Romanowski's around here somewhere. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
No, just chatted to him. And it's a bit freaky how exceptionally still Arcade and Raoul managed to stand while I'm chatting.
Adios.
Yeah, bye. Let's try not to have a conversation with those two in sight again. So the guy we just spoke to.
If I don't get more water soon, I won't make my quota this season.
Yeah. So there's a water shortage. Corporal White was looking into it. I'm looking for Corporal White. Trent told me you'd seen him.
Corporal White is currently solving the mystery of the great water shortage. Tried to convince me he had proof even. I didn't buy any of it. He went over to Westside to talk to Tom Anderson. Anderson's a follower of the apocalypse. Helps the people in Westside grow crops or something.
Crops in Westside. The apparent water shortage here can't be a coincidence then. He says, intelligently.
I really don't see the connection. Look, I'm a soldier, not a scientist. I just do my job.
You haven't heard anything from White? Do you have something against White?
He's a glory hound, always looking for a way to get promoted to ranger. Thinks he's too good to be a regular trooper like the rest of us.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything more from him?
Haven't seen him. Serves him right if the NCR declares a Maywall.
What can you tell me about the followers of the apocalypse?
They're based out of the old fort in Freeside. They supposedly helped the NCR out at some point, but they go their own way now. They know stuff about tech and medicine and usually help out anybody who asks. Can't say I know any more than that.
It's okay, I think I know a man that does.
Yes, please do.
He
Carry on.
really don't like you very much. No, I don't.
What's up?
Yeah. Okay, what's your opinion on the current situation?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be
That's
ideal.
not what I'm talking about.
But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that.
That's not really helpful.
See you.
Raoul? I don't want you to feel left out. How you doing, mate?
Did blowing up that vault serve any purpose? Or do you just like explosions?
Which vault did I blow up? Oh, that one! Did you hear about that? You heard about that? Both. It served a purpose, and I like explosions. It's true. I like explosions. I'm glad you found it amusing. The purpose it served was to make sure there wasn't a robot army of death going through the wasteland. Call me a traditionalist. Not into that. What? Would you tell me some of your stories again? Okay.
That's what I love about you, boss. Your firm belief that one day you'll actually remember things people tell you. What do you want to hear about?
It's odd. You've been with me less time than all the others, but I feel you may actually know me better. However, I do remember all of your stories. So, we'll talk later.
Anything you say, boss.
I just wanted to know if you had anything new to add to the conversation, which apparently you don't. Tom Anderson, follower of the apocalypse. Over in Westside. Okay. Just came from there. Back to the van. That job in the Northern Passage is beginning to sound more and more enticing, doesn't it, eh? New area, new place. New loot. Did I just see Raoul climb up into the extraction van? Are you comfortable in there? Okay. Westside pawn shop. Okay, mind the fire. Mind the fire. Yes, the big burning thing you're running into. Right, so Westside, and we've got to find... Ask Tom Anderson about Corporal White's whereabouts. Okay. Casa Madrid. Oh, wait. Drug trafficking. NCR is offering a bounty of 150 caps for the termination of Marlowe Barksdale. He's wanted for drug trafficking, murder, conspiracy, and numerous felonies. He was last sighted outside Westside. He is to be considered armed and dangerous, and should only be pursued by armed professionals. Yeah, blah blah. Okay, we got another bounty. Yeah, we'll get around to it. I know. I've got a few bounties I'm supposed to be collecting. I'm a terrible bounty hunter at the moment. Marco.
Yeah? What is it?
I'm looking for Tom, and you're really not useful.
Catch you later, then.
Okay. Casa Madrid Apartments it is.
Hi there.
Hi there, Mr. Chris Burke. Polite young lad. Oh, good God. Pretty Sarah. I'm not going to ask how you got that nickname. Marco's apartment, locked. St. James? I have no idea what Mr. Anderson looks like. Okay. Oh. Anderson's apartment, I'm guessing.
Hello.
Could you... Hello?
Tom Anderson. Can I help you?
Yeah, what do you do here?
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
All right. You have a problem. Yeah, do you... Somebody from the NCR is missing. Do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
Okay, and this co-op you mentioned?
The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and led by Clayton Entenine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
Entenine, that's not how you spell it. Fine. Okay, I heard Corporal White came here to investigate a water shortage.
No one by that name has come here, I'm afraid. You must have heard wrong. You can ask around if you like. They'll all tell you the same thing.
It was easy to figure out that the NCR water shortage points to you. Save me some time, will you? You should know I've been helpful to the followers, so come clean about White if you know something. It was easy to figure out that the NCR water shortage points to you. Save me some time, will you? He says intelligently.
Fair enough. Since you seem to have pieced it together, I won't insult you by denying it any further. I killed Corporal White to protect Westside's self-reliance. It was rash, and I regret it now.
What?
We don't have money to pay for the water, so I rigged a pump station to divert water to the local cisterns from time to time.
What? You went from, I've never seen him to, yeah, I killed him. I mean, dude, just go for it. You couldn't at least try to, I mean, how about, oh yeah, I met him, but he was last seen heading off in such and such a direction, or I sent him off here, or we had a fight and he ran off in a huff. You just go straight to, yeah, okay, you pushed me a little bit, fine, I killed him. You suck at this. I'd rather not turn you in, but someone else might come looking for White. True. If I don't turn you in, will you stop stealing NCR water? You need to answer for your crime. What crime? He killed a guy. Yeah, But you were what? You were stealing water to give to the locals because they can't afford the water. It's hardly a crime, is it? I mean, well, technically it's theft, but it's... Oh, God. Dude, this is grey. I hate grey. I don't do grey. Can't you just be a good guy or a bad guy? Please? I'd rather not turn you in, but someone else might... Yeah, I don't... This is one of those moments when I'm like, you know, just... Someone else is going to come looking. They really are.
If the NCR thinks White was killed by, say, members from the Scorpions gang, it may be enough for them to close the case.
It could be simple just to kill you. So that's what... No... The price was... No, no, you know what I don't want? I don't want money. I don't want to be paid to do anything. I want to wash my hands of this and have it not have happened. Fine, consider it done. You stay free. Westside keeps getting water, which is a plus point, right? Which is a plus point. The NCR have more than enough water. Yes, they do. Fine. My good deed for the day.
Thank you. What happened was regrettable, but I'll make sure it never happens again.
Yeah, don't keep killing people. It gets...
Interesting way of handling things.
Okay.
Very sub rosa. I don't know if the Scorpions deserve to be wiped out for something they didn't do, but that's one less problem Westside has to deal with.
Have you met the Scorpions, dude? Have I met the Scorpions? Who are the Scorpions? They sound like a bad group of people. They probably deserve... Thank you for complicating things just a little bit more.
Yippee-yay!